What's up, everybody? Peter Ariz here alongside Chase Romero with Group Chat Sports, and we have picks for you. First weekend of Euro 2024, and we're starting with the host country tomorrow as they get their first game of the tournament, of course, opening game against Scotland, Chase. And we actually have, this is without even consulting each other here, we have the same exact pick here. Again, these odds right now through Hard Rock Bet. And the pick that we both have here, Chase, is Germany and over 2.5 total goals in this one.
Yeah.
Minus 120, which
minus 120.
I mean, Germany to win straight is minus 350. So
and yeah, you could do it like that parlay, or they have it already set up for you under the parlay section, and then you could do that as well. I'm just excited, bro.
Yeah.
This is like butterflies before, first big day or wedding day.
Got to get this first pick out of the way. Hopefully be in the green after match day 1 here.
Yeah,
but I feel pretty good about this one.
Yeah, I'm excited. Let's see about this game. But Germany, again, host nation at home, just more firepower than Scotland. Scotland has not been playing well. They have a lot of injuries. I like Scotland. I don't hate them. I don't think away from home, they've been playing well at all. They haven't been winning games. They just, they don't look all too great. They just had another player, Dykes. He's out. He just got injured in practice. He's out for the whole entire Euro. He's one of their strikers. They're forced to start either Shanklin, which Shank is the guy's name. Like, is he gonna shank the balls? No goals. Like, what's this guy gonna do? And I don't really know too much about him. I'm just hating on his name. But Chad Adams, who is another guy I know very well, he's just not a great striker. These guys are not known to be goal scorers. They do play up when they're at home, but away from home, I don't know what they're gonna do. And I've talked to some Scottish people, and they're not really too excited about this Euro. They're excited, but they don't think their team's gonna give too much. And Germany is just quite the opposite. Everybody's excited. They're at home. They've got the new up and comers. They've got a squad. They've got Toni Kroos back.
Nagelsmann.
Yeah, Nagelsmann's a great coach. And I just see them overpowering them. And my final score would probably be 2-1 or 3-1 Germany. So that Germany and over 2.5. I gotta do it. Yeah,
I agree. Listen, we obviously agree. I had the same exact picks there.
There's gonna be offense all over, and it's the first game. They might come out a little tight, but I don't know. I don't feel like Germany's the one that's gonna come out tight. Maybe Scotland, because Germany's at home, and that place is gonna be rocking, and I just think momentum and a better team is gonna overpower them.
Now, moving along here to the Saturday morning game, 9 a.m. Eastern time in the States, Hungary and Switzerland. Switzerland, a team that typically performs very well at these international competitions, but to me, or I should say continental, right? But to me, Hungary's a team that I've been very big on. And if they're going to get out of this group as the number 2, points here is necessary, but I have them win. I like the odds for them to win this one at plus 230. So that's my pick in this one.
Yeah, and I think that's a great pick. I'm being a little more cautious, and I'm going to go with Hungary double chance.
Yep, I think that was just funny. That was my other. That was my other one there.
We're on the same wavelength. I mean, I like Switzerland. As a team, they're pretty good. They're getting a little older. They've shown they could get results. We just love Hungary. They think they're one of our dark horses this tournament. Solosobai playing all the way forward, and Vargas low-key, he's a good striker, man. He scores. So I just see Hungary, and also Hungary is very close to Germany, and I'm hearing there's going to be a lot of Hungarian fans at this game. So I feel like, I don't know. I just like Hungary for this one. I'll probably bet a little bit on your bet, but I'm going to go. Most of my bet is going to be on
Hungary double chance is minus 160.
Yeah, so the double chance is you want to take the double chance, Hungary or tie, because they could be a draw. Like obviously there's a chance there's a draw, but I see like almost an 80% chance of Hungary winning or tying. So there's a 20% chance we lose, but I'll take those odds at minus 160 all day.
Next game up here is Spain and Croatia, probably like the headliner from this weekend, I would say. Obviously, you have some interesting games on Sunday as well, but Spain and Croatia, I think this one will tell us a lot about both sides here. I'm going Spain money line minus 110. They've only lost 2 games in their last 22 Euro matches, which again, completely different side now, but I really, really like their talent on that first team that they're most likely to trot out there. So, and then Croatia, I think Croatia really becomes an issue in the knockout stages typically. So I'm going with money line Spain here, minus 110.
Yeah, and I like that bet. And I was between a couple. I really thought about this one. I think Spain wins, and I like that one, but I'm going to go with both teams to score, yes. So that one is minus 105.
It's minus 110 right now on Hard Rock.
Okay, so it went a little bit against us, but I like that bet. I could see this. I think Spain wins, but you never know. And sometimes I'm a little too cautious, but I could see it being a 3-1, 2-1, 1-1, those are the 90% chance score lines, at least in my mind. So both teams that score at that price, I think is a good price.
Next one up here is the Saturday afternoon match, Italy and Albania. Obviously, a lot of questions about this Italy side here, but my pick is Italy and under 3.5 total goals. And that one would come out to, here, let me pull the odds up here, minus 115. So, I mean, look, my rationale behind it is I think obviously they should win this game, but I think Albania is going to do everything they can to muck it up, play as compact as they possibly can, and try to at least salvage a point out of this one if they have any chance of doing anything moving forward. So, again, Italy should win this game handily, should really control this match for the most part, but I'm going under 3.5 goals as well. And again, that's minus 115.
Yeah, I love your bet. I wish there was a 4.5, but I mean, even then it'll be probably a little too pricey. But I went with teams. Italian clean sheet minus 150. I think the Italians do get a clean sheet.
Minus 140 now, so helped you out a little bit. Nice.
So am I worried that Italian's going to score? Italy's going to score a little bit. So I did put Italian clean sheet. I think Italy wins, but it's just a little worried. I haven't seen them play in the Euros for 4 years. Their qualifying was a little iffy, and they haven't been scoring too many goals. I could definitely see a 1-0, like you said, but I could also see a 0-0. Obviously, that's a little bit lower chances, but I'm just being a little safe here. So 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, we win.
And Chase, you asked for a Italy to win and under 4.5 total goals. That one would be if you just go from your normal picks here and make your own parlay. It's not under the parlay tab. It's minus 190.
Yeah, it's a little too pricey for me. I mean,
you're not really getting great value.
Yeah, exactly. I'm looking for value and more safety. We want to win these bets.
We're gonna win every single one of them.
I think so.
So next one up here, we have Poland and Netherlands. I'm going with a pick here that's actually not, a game pick necessarily. My pick is going to be, drum roll please, Javi Simons plus 275 as an anytime goal scorer in this one. It's interesting. I saw Brian Brobby up here as the third highest odds to be a goal scorer, but he's out of the tournament with injury. So right there, if you jump on this right now, you're getting value on it. We all believe Simons will be a starter for this team, a focal point for them. Can play as an attacking mid up the center of the pitch. He can play wide and come inside. I think that's probably what it's going to be. But I mean, man, there's some interesting ones here. You have Frimpong plus 350 as well, and you expect him to be very much involved. I love
Frimpong, but is he going to score? I mean, that's.
I mean, he scored in their last. It was a friendly.
But I'm saying like the chances of him and Xavi being so. Why are they so close? That doesn't make sense to me. Well, I mean, it's not too close, but it's still like
I just don't love the guys they have up top. I'm not a huge Gakpo guy. Very serviceable for this squad.
Yeah.
Memphis Depay plus 160 has the best odds to score, but like not coming off a great season. I don't think he's in great form. So yeah, Xavi plus 275.
Malin is, I don't even know if he's going to start. He's not the greatest. Weghorst. Yeah.
I think Bergwijn and Xavi have a good chance to be the starting wings there.
Yeah. So I went with a little parlay under parlays, Netherlands and over 2.5. I just think Poland's defense is horrible. Netherlands has injuries. I mean, they do. I'm not gonna lie. So I think they'll give up a goal, but I could see it a 2-1, a 3-1, a 3-2. I don't know about 3-2. Poland's not going to score 2. But Poland's leaky in the back, and even though the Netherlands are struggling with injuries, Poland's struggling with even more injuries. Lewandowski's not playing, Right. I could see it a 3-0, a 2-1, anything like that's going to get us paid. And at plus 155, I like those odds, and I just think Poland wasn't the most talented in the first place, and now with all these injuries they've had recently, or players that can't play,
De Jong's out.
Yeah,
Koop Miners I think might be out as well.
Yeah, I just think Poland's not going to show up in this one. I think Netherlands runs them over.
All right, keeping it moving here. Next game that we have is Sunday at noon. Slovenia and Denmark. My pick here, and it's going to be, my next pick's actually the same pick, so I'm giving it away here. But both teams to score, yes, plus 110. I like Denmark's, potential offensive output in this tournament, and then Slovenia. I like my boy Sesko to put one home. Maybe let's see what's the props for Sesko to score here. I mean. He's plus 375, man. If they score, I think it's going to be him. I might have to. That wasn't a pick before this, but man, I guess they just don't think Slovenia has much of a chance to score.
To score, yeah. Maybe we add that into the lotto we make at the end.
Yeah.
I actually have the same exact pick. So. All
right. Well, there you go.
Yeah. I think Denmark. I like Denmark a lot, actually. Like I said in the previews that we did. They were one of my dark horses in the World Cup, and they didn't come through for me. But I think they're still a good team.
Back to the well, baby.
Yeah, we keep going back. Yeah, and I think, like you said, Slovenia. I like Sesko. I mean, I followed them in the qualifiers too. They were scoring goals. The problem is they're giving up goals too. So yeah. I could see this a high scoring game, or I could see it a 1-1, a 2-2. But there's gonna be goals.
And then finally, Sunday afternoon, England, the betting favorites in this tournament against Serbia, who, don't have a great squad all in all. But my pick here is like I kind of teased it, but both teams to score plus 110. Man, I really don't trust this England back line. And then look, they're going to have obviously they have their issues at center back now, but who starts at fullback for them? Trippier did not have a great season as well. So Serbia with Mitrovic and Vlahovic, how do those two play together? Are they going to start together? I'm not really sure how that'll work out. They're two kind of a similar style of forward, right? But I think they will score a goal in this game. And then obviously I also believe England will score a couple and win the game. But my pick is both teams to score here, plus 110.
Yeah, and I'm very similar to yours. I like yours a lot, obviously. I'm both teams to score and over 2.5. So we're going to go to the parlays, and then both teams to score. and over 2.5, and that's at plus 155 when I checked. Let's see what it's at now.
That's over 2.5.
Yeah, so plus 150 now.
Yeah.
So odds are going against us a little bit. Maybe it's getting bet a little heavier now that John Stones might not start. So Serbia is going to have a lot more chances to score. These Serbians on the set pieces are monsters. Mitrovic is a monster. I mean, he was one of the best strikers in the Premier League when he was in there. So he knows these English players. Here
we go right here. We got it going, baby. Mitro in the middle, baby.
He's a baller. He's a baller. I love him. So I think there's going to be goals, So it could be a 2-2, a 3-2, a 2-1, whatever it is. We're going to win. And I don't think this is going to be a low scoring game whatsoever. Serbia is going to probably try to exploit those weaknesses that are in the back line of England. And until England heals up, I think they're going to be a little bit of a liability in the back.
All right, Chase, let's do this. We've never done this before, but everyone loves your lottos. You've been very, very close as of late. And we're going to build one live here, right? So I think this is a nice little exercise, kind of walk people through what your kind of like line of thinking is with a lot of this stuff. So you just direct me. I don't know if you have some stuff ready here.
I really don't have stuff
but
ready.
Let's go through it, man. We got a big slate of games coming up here. So.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not that I don't have it ready, but I know in my head what I'm thinking of every game. And the Germany game, we'll probably hit a player prop. Let's do.
Let's look at the player props here.
Yeah, I'll do anytime.
We got player assists now here. I mean, we got Hard Rock stepping it up, man. Shots on target. I mean, we don't get these for all the normal games. So shout out to Hard Rock.
You like Florian Wirtz, right?
Yep, love him.
Do we think he gets an assist?
I think that's a nice pick. Plus 210.
210. I like that.
All right, so we'll throw that one in there.
Okay, let's go to the next game.
Next game. Hungary and Switzerland.
Okay. Hungary and Switzerland. Maybe over goals.
Over 2.5 goals plus 115.
Do a double chance.
Yeah, the double chance one. I mean, you did like Hungary.
We did already like the double chance. I think we should throw it in there.
Okay, so Hungary or tie minus 160.
Okay.
Now with 2 picks, this lotto is up to plus 404.
Yeah, and my thoughts with Wirtz is he's playing the Scotland team that I think is going to be a weak defense. And again, he's one of the main playmakers. He has Havertz up front, who's been hot, and Havertz could finish right now. He's hitting it on goal. So if he gets something up there, he's going to get an assist.
All right, moving along here. Next game, Spain, Croatia.
Yeah, this one I might skip. I don't know if I have a great read on this game. I don't know how you feel.
Yeah, I mean, listen, there's an interesting one here. Player shots on target.
I like that one.
Luka plus 180 shots on target. You'd have to imagine he takes a free kick in this game and gets it on target, but
that's tough.
It's tough. It's tough, man.
I know that's tough. I mean, when I don't have a great read, and this is just like thought process and stuff. Like if I don't have a great read, I'm not going to necessarily like force anything into it. Right. Like I'm not going to force a game. And if there's a reason. There's got to be a reason behind your picking that. So
pick. We skip this one.
I think we skip it for right now until I think
you guys see the thought process behind it now too.
Yeah,
so.
like I think I skip it for right now just to like, I don't know if I'm 100% confident in the game. Maybe we go back to it after our little thoughts in my head. I mean, I've thought about the game a million times, but it's just I could see the game going either way. It could be low scoring, high scoring. I mean, it's hard to read. Again, they're both two good teams too, so it's tough.
Italy, Albania here.
Yeah. I kind of like your under 3.5. So if you want to just do that part of the, what's it at?
That's
minus 370. See what it does to it.
So that takes it from 404 to plus 538.
Under 3.5.
I mean, listen, do we see this as a 3-1 game or a 4-0 game? I don't see that.
Yeah.
I see this as a 2-0, 3-0
I mean,
game,
we could grow
maybe.
some balls and try to do 2.5. Let's see what.
I don't know if I'm growing those. Man.
Go put it in.
I'm gonna throw it in there. Let's
just to see how it is. Just see what it is.
It would be
777. Oh, that's a lucky number right there,
right,
bro.
so I guess we're sticking with it. It's a lotto number.
It's a
right?
lotto.
That's
It's a lotto. It's a lotto. So
okay, so we got that.
I think. I mean, to be realistic, I think it could even end 0-0, 1-0. So 2-0.
Listen, you're feeling the pick, man, and
yeah. I mean, I loved your Italy in under 3.5.
Right.
The only thing that would bother me about that, and not that it's a huge bother, but if Italy draw, you know, so it could happen.
Yeah.
But I do
listen. We don't know how this team's going to come out. Spalletti has never coached a national team.
That's why it's hard for me to read. You know,
I saw that he's putting all these crazy rules on them. So like, you have no idea what's going on in that locker room right now.
Yeah, it's going to be it's a tough game to nail down at first without seeing them play. You know.
All right, next up here, Poland and Netherlands.
Yeah, and I think this one's going to have some goals. I like your Xavi Simons pick. Let's see the props there.
Here are the goal scorers, and then you also have, of course, assists and shots.
Yeah, I like the Simons goal. Let's actually do that one.
All right, so throwing that one in there, anytime goal scorer. Woo! This one's getting juicy now, Chase. Plus 3,188. So, I mean, listen.
How many picks do we have? 4?
That's 4 picks.
Okay.
You know, $10.
Yeah, I mean, to guess somebody's going to make a goal or assist is pretty tough. But I think the logic behind both of those is really good, you know. And you don't want to throw in anything that you don't have good logic behind.
Next up here, Slovenia and Denmark.
That one is tough.
I kind of like here, and again, this is your lotto, but Denmark over 1.5 goals is -105. I mean, I don't know.
I like that one. I do like that
but
one.
I don't want to talk you into anything here, because what's going to happen is every pick will hit except that one, and then it's my fault. It's like when you ask a waiter at a restaurant, what do you want to order? Or, what do you suggest? And then they suggest something, you don't like it. And it's like, well, this guy suggested it to me. So it's his fault.
The most expensive thing on the menu, right?
Right. So you tell me what you want that one, or you got something else here? If not, we can skip this one too, man.
No, I do think Slovenia's defense is not great. Again, I don't know if I have that read where I'm like, let's just do the both teams to score, right?
Yeah, that's what we have.
Let's just go back to the well that we have, the pick that we have,
and that is plus 110.
Yeah,
and that pick right there doubles the odds.
Yeah, and I think both of our thought process was leaning that we both picked it, and I think it's just a good pick. I mean, they're Slovenia. A lot of people are underestimating, so. And Denmark does like to push it. Denmark likes to open the game up, and give Sesko a little bit of space. It's going to be lights out.
So Serbia and England as the final one here of the weekend. And then we'll tally this thing up and see what the final odds are.
I think I'm going to go goals here. Total goals over 2.5.
That's minus-120, which now brings the lotto to a nice juicy plus 12,560.
How much is 100?
$100 bet.
Yeah,
takes back 12,660.
All right, I like that.
So there you have it. This is the live lotto, which I like this, man. I think we should do this a little bit more, kind of walk people through our
thought process of
these lottos.
And remember, we've both been looking at these games for weeks already.
Yeah.
We know these teams where a lot of people are not going to be able to pick those picks that quick. I mean, I feel like we've already analyzed these games. So,
and we use some of the picks that we already did have. But again, remember, if you want to throw, like we put these lottos up, but like Florian Wirtz, one or more assists plus 210. If you want to bet that as a as a
That's a single straight up
bet, then that's a great looking bet as well.
Yeah, especially again, it's the first game, home game. These guys are going to come out hot, and Verts is pretty much in the form of his life. He's a world-class player now, and versus Scotland, who I don't think is going to show up.
All right, Chase. Well, there you have it. Our first weekend of picks here. Can't wait to come back to you with a clean sweep here next time we see you all here on Group Chat Sports. Remember, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and follow us on social media as well.
Yeah,
because we're dropping all the, we drop these picks on there. I know sometimes you guys watch, you guys listen, but it's easy to kind of just see the pick and go get it on whichever sports book.
We'll be posting the picks, and we'll be posting the lotto, so you could see it up there too. Okay.
All right, everyone. Appreciate the support. Thank you for watching Group Chat Sports. See you guys soon.